They say take life one step at a time. But why does it feel like everyone else is 10 step ahead? Welcome back to Layomi Gist Lounge. I am still your host, Layomi. And this is the show where we talk about the prayer, the silence, and the truth behind the smile. And that takes us to the outtake of the day, because the prayer is getting worsah. And this is to say, the real prayer is not life. Yeah? It is the unrealistic timeline me and you, we keep accepting. Nobody told us that life doesn't move in a straight line. We've been sold the checklist of graduate, get a job, blow, marry, and build a soft life. But real life says delay, detox, restart, survive, and repeat. I say that again. Real life says delay, detox, restart, survive, and repeat. You know what? The prayer is worsah because we are constantly measuring everything, measuring ourselves against expectations that are not ours. You design a kind of expectation that beats your reality. That means you have to squeeze yourself more, because you have to do more. It's a different level. Some people, it's different background, it's different starting point, it's different battles rather. Some people had support. Yeah. Some people had support. Some people had shortcuts. Some had to start from zero. Emotionally, financially, mentally. So no, my darling, sweetheart, baby, obim. The owner of my heart, the owner of my head, I don't know what he or she is calling you. Mine, you are not behind. You're not. You're just on your own timeline. And then it is valid to have a timeline, because everybody has the stipulated time that is going to work out. Just like they say, every day is no celebration, and you cannot be happy for 365 days. There's some days that you just want to be. So when you're building, don't add too much. Now to the trend watch. Let's talk about what is really happening around us, because the prayer didn't just appear. For example, we are in festive period now. You go to the market with 5,000 naira, something you use normally on a normal day for small shopping now, 5k. But by the time you price tomato, pepper, oil, and rice, bam, the one is rich. Let's say the money don't finish sharp, and you haven't even gotten protein. That alone is prayer, because you go boil pepper, the chop pan alone with the food, it will still not go, because you feel like even with all this one self, you have not really eaten a balanced diet. You will still be having garbage, but at least small meat join or small fish put, it will still do. Then you open social media, and then you see somebody of your age, of my age, posting first car, first key, first house. You see another one relocating, doing airport content. Someone is posting soft-life brunch with caption, hard work pace. Like, see, me and you the rest of us are not working hard. And then it's so funny that we still strive to gather all these things, just boom, and just be blown away. Because, they won't post the loan that they have to pay back. They will not post the debt. They won't post the night that they cried. Forget all this one that some of us are doing these days, that we'll be playing one solemn song at the back and doing see that one cry. That one cry, still even packaging. Some kind cry where you go just stay until they drop. You will not even know where the chair is coming from, because a lot is going on in your head. You just see the win. You do not see the prayer that is getting worse. Hey, before that win, most of us have gone through it. Before this level that we've gone to, that we've been or we have presently, the prayer is worsah. You know, even the food that seems like common thing in Nigeria now is becoming luxury. Jollof rice and chicken. You know, jollof rice is one of Nigerian top food, and it's usually be the easiest Sunday food. At least at all now, we go chop rice for Sunday. Prayer, family too. You know, you go for a naming ceremony, wedding. I want auntie, one uncle. Parents are even asking you, when is your home? Abi, which work are you doing now? I'm surviving. Hope you are saving. I'm saving my life. Meanwhile, you're just trying not to break down. You know what? And let's be honest, some of us are working, but the salary disappears before the end of the month. We don't know. Just blowing the thing here. And then some talents are still stuck. Some talents are just still stuck. They are talented, but they are still stuck. And then some are praying, some are hustling, some are still applying, and some people are still waiting for good news and good feedback. And then I'll just say, to me, just like I always say it, the prayer is not just in your head. You know, it's not just in your head. You know, when people say life is hard, they're not exaggerating. No, they're not. Life is definitely hard. It's a lived experience, but it just gets softer based on belief. And then the prayer is not just in your head, it's in the market, it's in your back alert. Hey, you see one credit. I'm only saying it. Some credit alerts are depressing, because you see that credit alert, what follows it? It's just too much for your mind and your body to just undo. You know, it's in family gathering. The prayer is in your timeline that you set for yourself. When am I going to achieve this? I'm getting to this age. I've not reached this one. I've not done this one. I've not do this one. Relax. Don't overdo it. Now to the watch list of the week. There's a lot of things going on in this watch list, because it's about the time of the year. You know how cinemas are popping up and down. But me, I've not been to any cinema this year, so I've not seen any cinema movies, so I don't have any review. But I've not even been on Netflix that much these days. But you see that YouTube, I don't know why, I just easily go to my YouTube these days. And then my first movie on the list is Where Love Lives by Bimbo Ademoye, and I'm rating it 9/10. Yes, because I didn't even know when I drop it, and I think of it. When with that man that was just boost my morale to boost his morale, when will he come? I'm not saying more than that. And then I'm having Short and Sweet 2. Omolioboli, Short and Sweet 1 was released earlier in the Ember month. And then Christmas at the George. Bolaji Ogumola, she really did it, you know, family thing, what we do as parents and as kids on Christmas Day. Memories of the Rooftop, Omolioboli. Still on that one, for people that knows me, I love Omoli and I stick to Omoli just like I stick to Bimbo Ademoye. And then Promise Me December, and there's Roxy on Biodun Stevens CV. It is Roxy 1 and 2. The plot twist was twisty. How do we move from this to this to this to? That was a good job. And then the last on my list is Choice of the Heart, still on Bolaji Ogumola TV, and that is that on that. And now let's go to the listener corner, because today we are just saying about prayer. This is where I want drop. So for this listener corner, it's on day like earlier this week. I didn't even know that we're going to be just about prayer is getting worse. Everything just did my hair like this. What I want to bring on this episode. Then I remember what I'm going through. Papa, create your script, baby. And now this is what's going on. This is what happened exactly. You will be the judge, because men can't do, who can do sha. Okay, now so this guy, there's this lady that's coming from Chance, you know, you're just going out. She was coming. Then she was walking, like, okay, trying to get a ride Then this guy parked and be like, ah, hello, fine girl, please, excuse me, can you come? Park, give him attention rather. Then Oga sir say, can you come? I'm going your way. Let me drop you off. That's a good one. Drop me off. Oh. So he dropped him off, as a gesture, say thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for dropping me off. And the uncle was like, okay, I won't mind having your number. So he wants to not be like, at least you don't try, don't drop me for my junction. Let me drop your number. And can we see later in the day? We'll chat, we'll talk about it. So later in the day, he contacts you that, I want to see you, I want us to talk. And you're like, man, I'm busy. Then as soon as I say she's busy, that they should meet up very close to their house, something like that. They met up. Shark bang bang of the story. Then they were joking. You know that question that people always ask. Somebody has said it earlier. You should drop it. She's not married. She's not engaged. I asking her, do you have a boyfriend? Are you expecting her to say no or yes? As per, based on the situation, Auntie do not have a boyfriend, But Auntie was joking about it because he was wondering why you're asking me. If you have anything to say, just say it. So she has said no, she did not have boyfriend though. Okay, uncle was now shooting his shot. Auntie was being very, very sarcastic. Extremely sarcastic, babies. And then uncle was not having it over. Kiriko was maintaining. Uncle was, now all those lines, who was dropping bass, was dropping line, was dropping Kiriko as some lady. See no enter Auntie about the package they give her show because the guy is a fine guy, the guy is a very cute looking guy and he has a good job and she has a good job too, so they can really do well with themselves. But Auntie now said, you know what, thank you so much, I really appreciate the way you said you wanted to bring me out. I was not really feeling it to that level that okay, this guy was going to ask me out. I just feel like, but you look serious about what you're asking me, so give me a little time to search within my spirit, my soul, to be sure, because you yourself said you want something serious, not just casual meet and go. But bro wants his answer like instantly, which is no, might not be possible because you don't know what she has in her mind, you don't know what she wanted to do. She now say, okay, now that you even come here, we're already good friends, let me take my time to check this thing. And you men have one bad habit that you people need to stop. Until she say yes to you, which one is my love, sweetheart, hello my dear, let me decide for you now. I've not even say yes to you. You are calling me all the name that I don't even know if I'm going to accept. Why are you rushing? You said you want something serious and you want her to say yes on that spot. Then I think later in the day they start communicating. Men now, so you're already flirting with her and she was letting you know she's still thinking about you, this whole relationship thing, and you're already flirting. Then you start acting up. Hey, I'm very sure this old man that is toasting you is can you come, can't you see? Hey, bro, get pride small. But I want to know that the girl saying she wants to take her time, is it wrong? Because at least the girl admired what it looks like, bro, I like you, you're someone I could relate with, you're someone I could date. But let me take my time to know if I'm going to say yes to this your proposal. Why are you pressuring the girl? Why are you not confident in yourself? So you start acting proud. But anyway, this is sweet me, as I don't push on for one side, idiot. You feel yourself too much. Even if you are the price, don't do too much. We'll let you go. The price. 40 years, then see they never see wife. But anyway, to the savage corner of the week, let's be honest. Some prayer you're feeling is self-inflicted. Yes. Now you put on for yourself. Nobody saying you. Now you put on top of your own head. You are stressing because you want to look like you're doing well. Not because you're actually ready. You want the result, but you don't want the process. How now? You want soft life aesthetic, but you're skipping the discipline. Hey, the patience, the sacrifice. My own thought, you don't need to rush your life to prove something to people who won't help you if you fail. And let's talk about comparison. Competing with people online, people that didn't start where you started, people that didn't carry the kind of responsibility you are carrying. People that won't explain their struggles to you, you know, that prayer, drop am. Drop am. Drop am. Because pretending is more expensive than patience. If the prayer is getting worse, maybe it's a sign to run faster, maybe it is a sign to slow down and reset. And that's that on the Savage Corner of the week. If you've listened up to this point, I want you to hear this clearly. Feeling prayer doesn't mean you are weak. No, you're not weak. You are allowed to pause. It means you are human, living a season that demands a lot from you. So you are allowed to pause. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to admit that things are hard without feeling shame. Every day is not Christmas. I'll keep saying it. Ojoojúmọ́ kọ́ lọ́dún. Life is not a race. Even though social media make you feel like one, your journey does not need to look loud and meaningful to people. Sometimes it just have to look slow and people will be like, what's she doing? What's he doing? If today all you did was survive, that's enough. If progress feels slow, it is still progress. At least you're not standing in a space. So as you step back into your week, be gentle with yourself. Do what you can. Rest when you need to. And remember, prayer season doesn't last forever. Let me take that part. Rest when you need to. People are dying, prayer. People will just drop dead and you'll be like, you talked 1 minute ago. And that's the prayer. Because the heart rate, the heartbeat will just go dump on us. And then, thank you for hanging out with me at Layomi Gist Lounge. If this episode speaks to you, share it with someone who needs to hear this reminder. Until next time, take care of yourself. You matter more than the prayer, because the prayer will keep getting worse. And I am still your host, Layomi.